RogueCon 23. That's right. It is here. It's not back. It's here. It's the first one. Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It is all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues, January 20th through the 22nd of 2023. Now, if you want to go, you got to get tickets, and tickets are on sale at RogueCon23.com. That's RogueCon, RogueCon 23.com. Be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. Let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. This is your host, Debbie. Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. I'm your host, Debbie, and as you guys can see, we're here with a very special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Floetic Desire. I am a poet and rapper here in Waco, Texas.
And you brought a special guest with our special guest.
I did. I keep him with me everywhere I go. My son, Nazir Hampton. Mm-hmm. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. Nazir, the YouTuber.
Ooh, there we go. He's smiling ear to ear. So what brought you to Waco, or are you a Waco native?
YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. I am a Waco native. Mm-hmm. I was born in Waco, not raised, but I was born in Waco. I am a military brat, so I moved around a lot.
Yeah.
I came back to Waco when I was 10, and I've been in Texas ever since.
Oh, wow. So you've seen a lot of development happening here in Waco.
Yes.
So what has it been like over the past couple years?
Oh, man. The change is definitely real. Mm-hmm. To see new restaurants, to see old buildings, old hoods get torn down and, rebuilt. And it's bittersweet. It's definitely bittersweet. If you wasn't in Waco years ago before all the new construction going around, like you wouldn't even know what it looked like before.
Yeah.
But it's bittersweet.
Yeah, and you are in the creative community. So what has it been like being a part of that community?
It's wonderful. I love it. I wouldn't want to be in any other community. It definitely feeds my soul. I started doing music maybe about like 8 or 9 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Started consistently since my son has been born.
Oh, wow.
So about like 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you've done open mics, you've done events. Tell me about that.
I performed in at least 100 shows.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah.
I was staying in Dallas the past. I've been back in Waco this last year and a half. Before then, I was in Dallas, so that's where I started doing most of my shows. From getting booked, I've done shows out of state as well. I performed in California. I performed in Baltimore. I also performed in Las Vegas twice.
Oh wow! Congratulations, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
I've been to Vegas once.
Yeah, I love it. I love it there. I wanna go back when I'm not doing like business.
Yeah,
I'm not there for business.
Just for fun, for pleasure.
Yes. But what was I saying? And then open mics. I've done a few open mics in Dallas as well. And then I also go to stay classes. Keep Waco Loud, excuse me.
Shout out Katie and
shout
Jacob.
out to Katie and Jacob.
Love you guys.
Yes. I go to the Keep Waco open mic on Mondays.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So how have you developed your style? So you're a rapper, but also it's like a very poetry based and very, emotional, has a lot of feeling behind it. Tell me about that style.
Yes. So how I started rapping, I actually started rapping by rapping my poetic to beats or to instrumentals.
And that's how you came up with your name Floetic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yes. So Floetic is just basically my poetry always flowed to me. Ever since I was little, it was never hard for me to write poems.
Yeah.
Even my classmates, like in English, in literature or whatever, even my classmates would ask me, "Hey, can you write my poem?" for me.
Aw.
I even had one year, I don't remember her name, but I already graduated high school, but she was still in high school, and she
Yeah.
followed my poetry.
Aw.
And she said that she just couldn't write poetry. That's just not her. And she asked me to help her. I wrote the poem for her. She got an A plus.
There you go.
But yeah, it's just always flowed to me. I'm just very good at poetry. I started rapping because I actually wanted to sing, but I wasn't confident in my singing years ago. So that's why I started rapping my poetry instead of singing it.
Yeah. And now you've performed and now you're way more confident in yourself. So what has it been like, especially with the development of the community and getting involved?
Yes, it's definitely been a journey. It wasn't easy. The hardest part is getting started. So anyone out there, if you have a dream, no matter what it is, even if it's doesn't deal with music, the hardest part is always just getting started. So follow your heart, follow your mind, write your steps down. That was a big deal for me. Having so much on my plate that I didn't know where to start, that I just didn't start.
I understand that a lot.
So yeah. But now that I've started and now that I'm going and I have the momentum going, and it's always awesome when someone who don't even know you say like, "Hey, are you who I think you are?" That happened the other day actually. A lady said, "Are you who I think you are?" And I was like, "Who am I?"
Who do you think I am?
It depends.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am?
Who's asking?
But she said, "Hold on, baby." Thank you, love.
Aw.
But she said, Floetic Desire. And I said, okay, that is me.
That is
Yeah.
me.
So it's always great when someone recognizes you
Yeah.
because of a poem you did or because of a
Yeah.
song you did. So
Yeah, and I assume that it really is like a personal connection and can help, again, bring together the community.
Yes.
And now you've been doing this so long, people can get in touch with you, and actually you have perform at events and do stuff like that as well, correct?
yes, baby. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, performing. I love performing. Every time I'm nervous, and even though I perform so much, each time it's like performing for the first time.
Yeah.
But I always try to remember what my mom told me years ago. It was a second round of a competition. It was Master of the Mic competition. Shout out to Callie D in Dallas. But it was a Master of the Mic competition, and it was the second round. The third round performers were going to California. So I really wanted to go out there. And it was very nerve-wracking for me because at the time I didn't have the following that the other competitors had.
Yeah.
So I probably had 4 or 5 people like show up for me, if that.
Yeah.
While they had like a whole crowd.
Wow.
So I was very scared, and I called my mom right before, and I told her, I said, "Oh, Mama, I'm so scared. Like, I feel like Eminem on 8 Mile. Like I gotta throw up. Like, like I'm so nervous." And she said, "It's okay to be nervous, because nervousness is going to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay prepared being nervous." Stop, Nazir. You're gonna stay prepared being nervous, but never be scared.
Yeah.
Being scared is the devil trying to distract you.
Wow.
So never be scared, but it's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
So I try to always remember that now.
Yeah, and now you're starting your own business, so
Yes.
going through that. So tell me about that process.
Yes, I do have a business where I make healing products.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
RogueCon 23. That's right. It is here. It's not back. It's here. It's the first one. Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It is all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues, January 20th through the 22nd of 2023. Now, if you want to go, you got to get tickets, and tickets are on sale at roguecon23.com. That's RogueCon, ROGUECON 23.com. Be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. Let's go.
Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It's all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues on January 20th through the 22nd, 2023. Tickets are on sale now at roguecon23.com.